Good morning, folks. I actually wanted to do a quick video with you real quick here just before I actually go about my day here. It's my day off, so basically I'm actually wanted to go and take care of some business, but I actually wanted to go ahead and shoot this video. I guess I'll be doing it on the fly because I really didn't plan on doing a video, and I'm not all about trying to do any video editing and everything else that comes along, with posting videos on YouTube. But I actually wanted to talk to you all about, the dangers of actually being a YouTube fanatic. And I know this is again one of those videos. It's kind of like odd for me to do as far as the subject goes because I'm always talking about other things, but it's actually okay, I believe, and I think it's actually appropriate to talk about YouTube fanaticism and pretty much YouTube fame and everything like that. This is just a beautiful day out here today. I cannot believe but anyway, don't want to get taken off by that, but yeah, it is a beautiful day. But my main thing is that folks, I believe, develop some sort of like narcissistic personality and such like that whenever they feel that they've gotten like a certain number of subscribers and such, and basically they feel like they are unstoppable, and basically they have like some sort of a influence on people, as far as getting them to do what they want to do, and and react to them the way they want to act, and to some degree I actually have to say that yes, that is true. The funny thing about it though is that people tend to lose themselves in other people, and my thing about it is that even though it's easy to do that on YouTube, we still have to really understand and really put things in its proper perspective. And what I mean by that is that we have to understand is that YouTube is YouTube, and that it's only a resource that we use to put our ideas and information out there to cyberspace for other folks to hopefully want to hear and actually like. But for some people, they take it a little bit too far, and they actually become like a very difficult person to deal with. I cannot tell you how many countless people that I've run across, as far as when I first started doing YouTube, which was back in September of 2010, I think it was. And basically the many different people that I ran across, and the fact about is that they will always judge you as a person based on the number of subscribers that you had on your channel and such. And in the beginnings of YouTube, when I was starting to do videos and actually learn this whole thing about subscribers and stuff like that, I would look at myself, look at my channel and stuff, and I'm like, what, this person or that person may have a point, because I'm not really doing well. I don't have that many people listening to my videos, so I must not be really that much of a quote-unquote good person. But I thank God that I've actually matured a lot since then, to know pretty much what's important. The most loneliest people that you'll actually see are those who actually continue to turn to cyberspace to look for friends. Real talk. And basically, they actually consider friends based on the comments and everything that folks leave. Now, don't get me wrong. You actually want, to have, folks leave you nice comments and such like that. Talk about things that, that is actually intriguing, to the ear, where other folks really want to tune in and listen to what you have to say. But even in those comments, you still have to understand, you don't know these people. You may never even meet these people in real life. And it's only, again, cyberspace internet. Because remember, you don't live on the internet 24/7. And if you do, you need to get a life. But my main thing is that, you have to really put things in perspective and understand is that, we have to understand, and the thing about it is that only really strong people with wisdom will actually really understand this, is that people are going to come and go. Even on my channel, like I say, when I had my issue going on with certain people or whatever the case may be, I had a whole bunch of people, subscribing to me and stuff like that, simply because, and at least in my opinion, there was some sort of altercation or beef going on. Like I say, folks get overjoyed with that when they see their numbers go up, but see, the type of person that I am, I don't really pay that much mind, because I look at it this way. The same way that they subscribe, when I post another video talking about something else that's going to hit close to home for them, they're going to unsubscribe. That's why it's important that we always keep and really maintain and know who we are outside of YouTube. Basically, like I say, YouTube for me is not really, I would say, a big deal. I mean, like I say, I use it actually as a hobby, and I mentioned that in a previous video that I did. A lot of people, look at this as a money maker for them, and like I say, for those that are able to make money off of this, thing, more power to you. If you're able to make a living off of the pennies that you have to make for AdSense and everything like that, good for you. I'm not going to sit there and rain on your parade, but the thing about it, it takes a lot of hard work. and a lot of dedication, really, and a lot of, I hate to use the word begging, you know, for people to subscribe to your channel. I have never done that, and I will never do that. I will never ask or beg for subscribers, because I look at it this way, is that if you're going to look at my material, you're going to judge it anyway, and you've already made up in your mind whether or not, after you look at my material and view it for maybe even the first couple of minutes, whether or not you're going to subscribe. So basically, for me, that's not really that big of a deal. Like I say, people come and go all the time. I don't hold fast to any one of you. Like I say, so the issue is that it's nice if I get comments, but again, but know this, I'm going to live even if I don't get any comments, you know. And I just think that people, and the sad part about it, these are adults that are displaying this behavior, this narcissistic, that, you know, you can't tell them anything, or, you know, they won't even, you know, or they even have something bad to say just because of the number of subscribers that you have. I look at it this way. We're living in the last days anyway. The Bible speaks of it. And basically, you know, people don't want to hear the truth. And the thing about it is that, you know, I thank God that I actually have a quote-unquote small channel. If subscribers come, that's good. If I lose some, hey, it is what it is. You won't see any tears coming from me. But the issue is that when you speak the truth, people are going to leave if they're not for you in the beginning. See, one thing about it is, again, is that you will automatically know who's for you and who's against you based on when the truth comes through. If you have those few faithful folks that'll stay in there and rock with you, and after the truth has come and actually separated a whole lot of stuff, and they're still there wanting to hear more, those are the type of people that you want to surround yourself around. Not these, you know, one-time subscribers. You know, they'll stay with you as long as you tell them what, you know, what they want to hear. And the minute you switch up and get real for a moment, they all of a sudden want to call you everything but a child of God and unsubscribe. And of course, go and tell other people about your channel that you're no good and this, that, and the other. Don't waste your time. Like I said, you know, I've ran across all type of personalities here on YouTube. You know, and like I say, you know, I've learned something from them as well as myself through my dealings with each and every one of them. You know, that's why, you know, every experience is not a bad experience. That's why, you know, it's like people sometimes, you know, they are afraid of actually, you know, experiencing people. And I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but, you know, it real talk. You know, you have some people that are really afraid of experiencing people. You know, sometimes, you know, in order for you to learn about yourself, sometimes you got to get out there and really, you know, engage the folks who you would not normally talk to, you know, to see what's going on in their mind. And basically, you'll learn more about yourself and how you deal with what they have to say. That's not to say that you're going out there trying to pick a fight or anything like that, but it's just the fact about it that you learn from other folks. You learn about yourself from other people, you know. Great camera angle. I'm loving this new camera. But like I say, you know, it's just be aware of who you are, and don't be made or broken into someone who you're not by this YouTube fame. Because one thing about it, that if YouTube was to go away and leave today and never exist again, what are you going to be left with? That's why I say a lot of times, that's why it's important that you stay who you are in and out of season. You know, be instant, as the Bible say, in and out of season. Be yourself. You know, don't be changed or molded into something that you know you're not, just for something that is temporary. I understand YouTube has been around for what, since 2006, I think it was. And like I say, you know, and it does have a tendency to change people for the worse. Like I say, a lot of people have grown their platform and have become, as I hate the word, famous because of their start on YouTube. And of course, you know, them posting something that went viral, and next thing you know, folks want to bring them in to sign contracts and give them their own show and all this other type of stuff. Like I say, you got a lot of people that are hoping and dreaming for stuff like that. But the issue is that the chances of that happening is not really all that common. But like I say, you know, just be yourself, folks. If you don't get anything else out of this video, just be yourself and don't allow yourself to be moved by YouTube fame. Peace out, folks. Talk to you later.